guys, I'm Lee and welcome back to my channel. I'm super excited for this video. I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful tablescape using Dollar Tree items. Now this is a collab video with Life at 50 and Beyond. She is amazing. You guys will love her. Check her out. I will link her on the description box below. Now everything that you see here is less than $50 and I'm including the plates from the napkins and this beautiful centerpiece. So if you guys are ready, then let's get started with the video. I'm going to quickly pan over and give you an overview of the tablescape. I wanted to show you that you can think out of the box and be creative by using different items such as skulls and adding non-traditional colors as well. I started with this Dollar Tree placemat. As you notice, it is a non-traditional color. I just felt like it would give it more of a modern look. Plus, I felt it would tone it down since I'm using strong fall colors. Next, I found this beautiful orange plate. Now they did have different options. Some were a lighter color and some had patterns, but I went with this smooth finish since I would be adding this beautiful green leaf plate. Now this is a candy plate or candy bowl, and I felt it would give it such great detail. Now I'm going to take the napkin that I made with pillowcase as well as our napkin ring. We're going to slip our napkin into the ring, and it just looks amazing and super expensive. Now I was trying to find gray napkins at the Dollar Tree, but the only thing I could find was a pillowcase, and that works for me. So I went ahead and opened the pillowcase. I took my scissors, cut it in half, and opened it completely. That would give us 4 napkins. Because the fabric is very thin, I didn't want to hem the edges, and I'm not gonna lie, I was a bit lazy, so I opted with taking a lighter and burning the edges, just like we do with ribbon to prevent it from fraying. I am feeling the look that it gave me, and I'm definitely going to be using this technique in the future. Next, Dollar Tree carries different variety of glassware, and I found these beautiful green glass cups that add the perfect touch to our display. Finish it up by adding your utensils, of course, from the Dollar Tree, and we are done. Because the table is fairly small and because I have a lot going already, I decided to keep it simple, so I picked up these 2 mirrors and added one on each side of the centerpiece. I then took 2 of these pumpkin jars that I also found at the Dollar Tree and placed them on top of the mirrors. To make these beautiful pumpkin jars, I went ahead and I inserted a piece of floral foam. I then hot glued some Dollar Tree moss and added a flower on the top. And finally, let's move on with this beautiful centerpiece. I went ahead and I used a skull from the Dollar Tree. Now I know this is non-traditional, but I made it work because I changed the color. Now there is endless possibilities when it comes to decor, and it's okay to think out of the box. For our centerpiece, we're going to need a Dollar Tree skull, 3 candlesticks, a plastic bowl, floral foam, Dollar Tree flowers, and these tiny skulls for our napkin rings, E6000 glue, glitter, and spray paint. These are not Dollar Tree items. First, go ahead and take one of your candlestick holders, you're going to flip it over, and you're going to glue that with your E6000. Then you're going to take your third candlestick and you're going to place it on top and glue that with your E6000 as well. Now, on the very top, you're going to go ahead and take your skull, okay, and you're going to glue that up here on the third candlestick with your E6000 as well. Make sure you glue that on the bottom chin of the skull. So let me show you. So it would be right there. While that dries, we're going to go ahead and create our napkin ring holders. So this is what we want to achieve. It's all plastic and it's made with these little skulls that I found at the Dollar Tree. Very simple, and I promise it's going to look really expensive. So to do that, we need to cut part of the skull like this and create the actual ring. So you're going to need a blade and you're going to need your small scissors. Okay, you have to be very careful with this and not to cut yourself. So first thing we are going to do is make a cut with your blade. And again, please be very careful. Let me just lock the blade. Okay. Okay, make a tiny cut, and that's all you need. You're going to take your scissors and do the rest with your scissors. Okay, and we are going to stop right about there. We are then going to turn the scissors to the side and start cutting behind the skull all the way around. We're going to turn it again. And it's actually really easy to cut. It's not that difficult. Okay, so this is what you should have. You can just kind of fix it. Okay, this is what you should have. Now we're going to create the bottom piece of the napkin ring. Again, you're going to take your blade and you're going to make a tiny cut just so you can start using your scissors. Be very careful, please, when using that blade. Insert your scissor and start forming the ring. And now we're going to turn our scissors this way and we're going to cut behind the chin area. There you have it. There is our ring holder. Doesn't have to be perfect. So now we have two. We need two more. I hope that makes sense. When it's all fully dry, I'm going to go ahead and take my spray paint and give it 1 or 2 coats, including the napkin rings. Alright, so our skulls have been painted, including our napkin ring holders. Alright, so for the next step, we are going to make our little napkin holders look more expensive. We're going to do the same thing to the bigger one as well. So we're going to take a paintbrush and some Mod Podge or white Elmer's glue, and I'm going to go ahead and paint the eyes, and I've shown you how to do this before on previous videos. You want to paint the eyes with the glue, and then we are going to sprinkle some glitter, and I chose the color gold. You can choose any color you would like. Alright, Just want to make sure I give it a full coat. Alright, so let me go ahead and sprinkle some glitter. And there you go. We're going to do that to all four. Then you want to give it a layer of Mod Podge over it just to seal it. So now I'm going to do the same thing to the others. Okay, so now I'm going to take a piece of the Dollar Tree foam and I'm going to go ahead and hot glue that inside our skull so that we can start our flower placement. So now that we have our floral foam in place, I'm going to take my delphiniums, and I got 3, and I'm really happy that I found these at the Dollar Trees because we all know that the florals from the Dollar Tree are not the best quality. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take my tin snips. I'm going to cut this piece here. And I'm going to go ahead and insert that. I'm going to let that hang over. So I'm going to place one here. I'll take another one and I'll place it on this end here, and then one in the back. Then we are going to take our regular flowers and we are just going to fill the entire top of the skull like so, all the way around. I decided to give it more height, and so what I've done is I'm going to take one of these Dollar Tree plastic bowls. I'm going to flip it over. This is going to be the vase for our flower arrangement, and I'm going to place this up here, glue it with our E6000 glue, let it dry completely, and then I'm going to take my white spray paint and spray paint that, okay? And we are done. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give me a like, comment, share, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at AbleLee25, LLEE. And don't forget that you and I have an appointment in my next video. Bye-bye.